Alright, we're back with Dominion League Season 50. So, for those of you keeping track, that's... well, I don't know if it's a big deal, but it's a big round number at least. So. Exciting nonetheless. Right. This 7-player division. The opponent today is crabcat2. So we'll see what can happen. It looks to me here like you're going to be playing, Cursed Village, Oasis, Bards. Trashing his church, there's Tomb. Changeling also trashes, notably. So that's kind of amusing. Because of Changeling, Leprechaun looks pretty good. It would be kind of lackluster here normally with, Cursed Village is a draw. Gold's not being great, but getting Changelings out of it's pretty good. I think we probably are going to start 2 churches. Try to get a Cursed Village in pretty quick. Also hitting 2 is decent, which is also going to support 2 churches. I mean, you can get pawns. Pawns are your primary plus buy source. So, let's go ahead and do that. I'm usually not that big of a fan of 2 churches, but I don't think there's a massive need to get up to 5, and there is a massive need to get trashed down quick, so that's going to be how I run it. I guess with Colonnade you might think like Church Bard or something like that. That's probably what crabcat's thinking right now. Or actually just seeing if we can figure out his mic. Okay, yeah, Bard. We don't see a church turn 3, so that sucks. I'm gonna buy Bard here. It's pretty rough. It's tempting to take a pawn here. Set aside 2 estates, right? Buy the pawn. I think taking a pawn is going to probably be better than nothing. And set aside a copper too. I might be off on that assessment. I don't think that there's something clear and obvious about it. At least. Hopefully your church missed since you're not immediately playing it. Although you may still be trying to handle the microphone. Okay. That might not have been exactly what you wanted to see. I'm guessing that this is going to hit 3 for Fishing Village. I guess you could get another church. I'm guessing you're discarding all of these, or maybe discarding 3, and then buying a Fishing Village. Trying to... imagine... I guess you might think about leaving, if you're going to think about leaving 1 on top for your church so that you don't shuffle, but I'm not 100% sure that would actually be a good thing, that is to not shuffle. Okay. Fishing Village. Oh, it's another church. Surprise. So yeah, all card action here. we'll set aside 3 and just take another pawn. I am pretty surprised by the fishing village, by the whatever it is I'm trying to say. 3rd church. I might get beat up on that. Just trashing quicker. It is something that I said is that trashing is really important. So, you know, when it beats me, I can say that I totally said that and then didn't act on it. It would be really nice as Earth's Gift. Earth's Gift's the ones I want from this bard. So it'll get like Sea's Gift and trigger a weird shuffle. It'll draw the church dead. I mean, I'm going to be giving myself like so many opportunities to have something bad happen here, both with the bard play and the Cursed Village. Okay. It's war. I trashed a church. That's actually quite terrible. I guess it'll be a good reason to get a 3rd one. So, there's something. What hex do you get? Oh, you get to trash your Cursed Village right away. Amazing hexes here. Just amazing hexes. I mean, you probably really wanted that Cursed Village. Not gonna... Okay, Leprechaun makes a little bit of sense. We talked about the Changeling business, so... I think I will take another pawn. It seems worth 2 points. I was really planning on getting another church, but we can do that this turn. Along with a Cursed Village. I mean, it was a risk, given that I still had the estate around, but oh well. So it goes. Anyways, we'll get another Cursed Village here. That'll be nice. I really want to get this church back in too. So that'll be good. This is buy, right? Yeah. So changing for Cursed Village isn't going to be like magic Colonnade points. Egg. Please draw Bard. Okay, that did not draw Bard. I mean, I want Church, Cursed Village here, I think, no matter what, so I can do them in either order. I don't know which is... I guess I want to take Church first because of famine. You have a Cursed Village in there, don't you? No. Okay. Alright, here's looking just like fishing village. Or leprechaun. Probably leprechaun. I mean, I guess it could be. Yeah, I'm thinking leprechaun. Well, you can get the leprechaun next turn. I'll have buys. Let's get fishing village. It all feels kinda. I mean, it's guessish, but well. Definitely feeling a little bad about this game right now. You don't have the buy on this turn is the main thing I have going for me. If you had the buy, you could double Colonnade, and that would not be that big a deal, but still feel like a big deal. So, I'm guessing this is going to be another fishing village. Oh, first you have to exchange the gold for a changeling, then we can do another fishing village. No, you didn't do that. Alright. Another cursed village. Fair enough. Envy to do something about that gold you just bought. Well, that seems clear enough. This can be coin. Alright, this is about perfect, really. We'll do this first to play the bard, in case it's something destructive like that. Then card coin. I want Leprechaun. So it's probably just like Leprechaun Cursed Village here. Okay. I mean, that pretty well sucked. I'm going to have a little bit of issue drawing, just having set aside all these coppers. We'll see what can be done. This is again where the little bit of extra trashing is just beating me up. I really would have preferred to have lost something that wasn't my second church to war. But these things happen. See, I think you've trashed 2 more cards, and I got 1 extra I got 2 more Colonnades, which I'd much rather have trashed 2 more cards than have 2 more Colonnades. But, oh well. Changeling. Yeah. Looking pretty bad. The wind was not great. Wind was really not great. Might wish for Bard here. That might be what I'd do anyways. I mean, Forest is in there. I suppose it wasn't only getting the church hit, it was getting the church hit and then, you know, flipping all the rest of the stuff too. But really it was getting the church hit. And it might have been this third church too. I mean, your first cursed village buy failed, so that's not exact. I can't exactly be complaining about hexes that much. Misery's certainly not going to help. There's more to it than that. You could also be looking at taking these 3 cursed villages, which I think would generally be a bad move. In fact, I'm pretty much certain it would be a bad move. I guess you can't because of Envious. So, I mean, I've run out of stuff to say here. I'm gonna trash a copper. And his pawn. Pawn. Okay. I think I would have made one of those a bard. Maybe. I'm not like missing something here, am I? I guess you just want all the buys? Okay. Meanwhile, I'm about to dud. I should card action here. Okay, there's the church. I need to set aside one of these, I guess. So much for Leprechaun. So that was pretty bad. I'm tempted to add something like Oasis, Oasis Bard here. A 4th cursed village sure would be nice too. Diluted. Gosh. Diluted was not what I was looking for there. Anyways. I guess you probably can just win here. Chances are. The Cursed Village Bind may not have been the greatest move. I mean, yeah, it probably should have been Bard instead. I mean, I can hope you somehow, like, full dotted here, but it seems doubtful. Yeah, I just screwed up. Yeah, I definitely lose this turn. I guess without the Leprechaun, you're going to have a bit of a tough time reaching. That's one thing I have going for me. Gosh. I have to do something about that. We'll see. At least we get to play Leprechaun this turn. Or should get to play Leprechaun this turn. There's positives. No, I guess you might just be able to win without. Yeah, you can just win without. Okay. I don't know what that hex could have been. But yeah, this'll be easy now. Just take the churches in the Cursed Village. So yeah, if I hadn't taken the Cursed Village, I would still be alive this turn, but oh well. These things happen. I don't, like, there's no hexes that are gonna screw you over. I guess you're probably looking through them right now. I have to do something about that. It'd be nice if you could finish looking through the hexes right now. I mean, not even like Misery, if it's still there, which it's not, is gonna screw you over, so I don't know what the deal is. Okay. Let's try to have something better happen here. What better things can happen here? Well, the Shepherd Stables plus buy is Tactician. That looks not very probable. I guess I start Shepherd Sacrifice. You have a Village and Sacrifice, it's not really going to work. It marginally works with Graverobber, but then you're just playing Graverobber and it's not really any gain there. You do play with Tactician, how would you... I don't think you'd get it done. So I think it's just going to be like Thin Shepherd, add a Relic. Maybe some distant lands. Not sure if that's preferable. Add some stables. I'm going to start Sacrifice Shepherd. Not sure exactly what the right balance of, green to stuff is. You could play like Diplomat Patron with Graverobber at the end. That sure might be better than trying to draw a lot. But I'm not feeling like I'm up for playing that. I feel like this Stables Shepherd thing is just gonna be outpace it pretty well. Patron, Diplomat, Graverobber. You have to get really thin, and the Shepherd deck sure is good. So your Shepherd misses. This is probably a good thing for me. I'm going to take Relic here. It's an awfully good card. This is probably going to be Stables for you. It could be Relic. We'll see. This was like a unbelievably perfect draw. My turn. Turn, whatever. Okay, you're going after Tack. I don't know. And you can play like with one Tactician. Pretty well. I don't want to take like a Stables and then a gold and then start greening. I think the Stable should come first. I mean, I'm pretty happy to not be getting Relic attacked this game, I must say. Are you thinking about copper? No, Alms. Alms is the thing. That's right. There's Alms. Tactician Alms. I guess I could look at distant lands. Maybe playing those over sacrifice. It's probably fine. Maybe even good. I think that's like one of the paths to bad things happening to me is neglecting distant lands. Oh, there's other stables in there. So I can either, start taking provinces or not. I think I'm going to start taking provinces. I need to pay pretty close attention to... God dang! I need to pay pretty close attention to how much copper is left. Jeez, it's so loud. Pretty close attention to how much copper is left. So that's something to be concerned about. I figure like misses can be distant lands, and I'm probably happy with that. Jeez. So loud. I'm a little bit concerned about getting Relic attacked. We'll see what you do here. Alright, it's going to be another attack. Oh my god. I think it's better to discard. Yeah, it's got to be better to discard Pasture to that. Yeah, so I want to stop here with the coppers if I'm going to stop. If I'm going. Let's just keep taking provinces and see what happens. Let's see. We will see. Well, Alms. I mean, you may as well Alms for a merchant, like, worst case. Right? You're going to be playing with Graverobber. Well, this doesn't look pretty. It's this weird deck where drawing all your action cards at the start of your turn is really bad. I'd also kind of like to not have the sacrifice in hand every single start of turn. But whatever happens, happens. I guess you can, like, sacrifice distant lands and then Graverobber them back just repeatedly, and that's infinite points. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing it now. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll see if this is a Graverobber. I think this should be a Graverobber. And we'll hope I can outpace that. Or we'll watch the deck fail. One of the two. Yeah, you're gonna be there pretty soon, too. Maybe you take the distant lands already. Yeah. So this is gonna be distant lands, sack, probably. Shepherd, one of the two. Okay, sack. I think this is fine. Okay. We managed to top deck something green. Not that that's, like, good, but we managed to do it. I mean, you want to be sacrificing distant lands. So... this seemed like it was not exactly what you wanted your turn to be doing. Unless you want to be playing distant lands, which also seems possible. That that's what you want to be doing. There's a real case for me sacrificing estates. It's point neutral, but also I'm getting to where they are actually a hindrance for my deck. So okay, you are playing. You are playing. Okay, so this, you did play distant lands. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. Yeah, I should definitely be sacrificing Watson's estates. So yeah, let's start doing that. Keep buying the provinces. Sack distant lands. Nope. Yeah. I really think you should be sacrificing distant lands. I feel like doing it this way is just gonna... not score. The other thing with sacrificing the estates is if I need a little bit of points push at the end, which I don't really know how it would happen, is that I could sacrifice the pasture. Or money push, either way. A little bit of a push. I should have started doing it a long time ago, actually. Okay. Graverobber Patron, yeah. You need that for money. There is a funny thing you used to be able to do, where you would inherit Patron and then play Shepherds. You want more sacrifices. You've trashed all your sacrifices, and that's how you're gonna win. Like, this is not the way to do it, man. This is there, but this is also a dud, which is a little bit of a problem. So I'm going to have to draw into this. Unfortunately. It is something of a question here whether I sacrifice a copper to take province or not. It would mean that I run out of juice before I can get the last province, which is certainly a problem. Or I could sacrifice a state and buy myself a distant lands. It's also tempting. Or perhaps buy another gold. I mean, it feels really bad to not score, but on the other hand, I do need to draw. And another gold would allow me to start sacking, copper again. Let's get the gold. I'm going to pretend like this is the gold and it would have been distant lands otherwise. Okay, you are out of copper. You did not mat the one distant land, so maybe you'll be going into the point loop thing. I mean, it scores relatively well, right? I guess I could have sacked copper the last turn to buy the gold. That was a mistake. maybe. I mean, I could have also bought Province and passed a turn. Sack the stables. Both of those are bad options. If this turn fails, then I can have lots of regrets about not passing, just taking the passed turn. You want to sacrifice those. I guess you didn't have a sacrifice. You can dud with the best of them too. Alms for Shepherd. Okay, well, here's a complete failure of my deck. I'm going to take a state. Next turn is probably not dudding. Well, it might. There's like Relic Copper. It's probably not. I mean, consistency's got to be better than the points. This way I can sack Shepherd if worse comes to worse. I really should have sacked the Copper that one turn. Ugh. It feels bad, man. It feels so bad. I've messed that up. Let's see, you're carrying 2 sacrifices and 1 distant lands. So, I mean, I don't know why you're not just sacking distant lands immediately here. Maybe you don't see it. I mean, I think I want to sack Shepherd right now. I think my best move right this instant is sacking Shepherd. In terms of actually getting back to Province this turn. It's unclear if that's the best move long term. I mean, what can I draw? I can draw Relic. There's Relic, Stables, 2 greens. I'm pretty sure. So the really bad case is drawing Relic green. Discarding Pasture. Province. That is making me really want a province this turn. So I'm going to sacrifice Shepherd. Is that actually better? I don't know if that's actually better. I don't think it's actually better. Well, it would give me 2 greens to discard to Shepherd is what it would do. Okay, I can buy sacrificing Shepherd. I don't know if you're going to get to province plus whatever enough on your next turn, but okay, this is fine. I guess you're going to get 2 more turns, because draws. Just go ever more out of reach. Still only have the 1 distant lands down. I'm going to sack a state here and buy Duchy. That seems clear enough on my end. I don't know what you're going to do. There's still quite a bit of ways to go. If you map both distant lands and gain... Like, if you map both distant lands, you're still 15 down. So, I mean, it seems plausible that over the course of the turns you'll be getting, that you'll be fine. What did I draw with this sacrifice anyways? The state stables. Yeah. So I could have just done the first Shepherd and would have been fine, but it doesn't seem worth getting into. You have to plan out 2 turns, man. Like, you aren't making it this turn. I'm like 60% sure. I mean, it's frustrating to be missing this turn so badly, but... Oh, well. Maybe you can get there this turn. That would be a relief. Another turn of waiting for this would just suck. Might be worse than losing, actually. Genuinely. I would much rather lose this turn than have to sit through another turn of this. I'm going to be quite honest. I'm not going to resign, but you know. Shepherd gains duchy, I'm guessing. What's it gaining? Distant lands, okay. Progress. Alright, well, I get to buy duchy. And, I mean, I'm sure you can make 21 points from here. I'll just kind of let it go. I mean, I don't feel a need to figure it out right here. Let's just listen to the cars go by. I guess I get to go free the dog after this game because somehow it's lasted long enough for everything to be resolved with respect to things that we're getting barked at that last longer than a Dominion game normally takes. Sacrificing patrons. Okay, well this is a lot of actions, so I guess you mat 3 distant lands, that's 12 points, and then can gain Province Duchy, and then buy something. Okay, that's a win. Alright. Really not in the mood. Let's see here. What's going on? Well, there's Stockpile. That's most of what I see. I guess there's like some amount of case for like trying to get to Apprentice or Sculptor quick with a Nomad camp, but it's pretty risky, and I don't know that it's actually that much benefit. So what instead? It's probably Ironworks Stockpile. I mean, you can gain stockpiles with Ironworks. It's not the most amazing thing ever, but it does gain them. Sculptor does a better job of it, of course. The other thing you can gain with Ironworks is just like settlers. It's maybe not so great after all. I think I'm just opening double Stockpile then. We can get Sculptor and Apprentice in. Paddock will be good long term, and yeah, alright. It's settled. Double Stockpile. Okay, that looks about right. I could demand a stockpile. That'd be funny. I think it's stockpile because I don't want to mess with that, and I think Apprentice. Yeah. We'll hope to Bonfire this turn. If we don't, we don't. It's not like the worst thing ever. I mean, surely you want the stockpile back? I guess you might feel like skipping it, okay. Because you'll be able to buy it back here, but it's alright. This'll be... I don't even know if Sculptor's gonna be that good. I don't think it will be. I think I'm taking Paddock. Yeah. Not sure interesting. I'll get a Bonfire in here. I'm not sure how valuable it is to get, like, double settlers. Okay. I'm getting a Bonfire in here. Sure. I'm not sure how valuable it is to discard the single stockpile. I think it's probably a good move still. Just because we want to be loading up on Paddocks this next shuffle. In a major sort of way. I could also, like, demand stockpile, and Bonfire right now. That seems pretty decent. And there's the end of the stockpiles. So we better figure it out from here. 2 Paddocks. This is 8. 8's not exactly an amazing number for me. I could see, well, I really want to get the Paddock in. It's Bonfire something, I think Displace. Yeah, I'm liking Displace. Did you Apprentice the first time? I guess just copper. I feel like there's an outside chance that the Displace is just absolutely awful. I think you have 1 stockpile left. I don't think I ended up with 7. So this shuffle is a lot of stockpiles. And I'm not sure what else. Share that. Is it worth burning 3 of these for 2 Paddocks? Probably. Man. Oh, gosh. This has all gone south in a hurry. I might take Settler's Bustling Village. I might Apprentice this Displace. Hard to say, really. I could take Settler's Paddock and look to displace into Nomad camp. That might be my move. I don't know whether Paddock's really better than Bustling Village for now. Yeah, this is not going well. I haven't been able to trash estates. There's a lot of it. So there's not much in the way of horses in this shuffle. And that's a huge, huge, huge problem for me. Like, this shuffle is just loaded for you, and I'm just complete garbage. There's just not a whole lot of horses here. Inability to collide Apprentice with Estate. I mean, part of that might have been the stockpiles, but I think part of it's just not doing it. If I were you, I'd displace horse into Paddock and buy Bustling Village or something like that. I don't think giving me the village this turn's a big deal, just because I'm so bustedly bad on draw. I guess maybe you'll want the Paddock split. But okay, province. I don't know about province. Say as I let's draw into this, and let's get ourselves a Nomad camp, right? I want a Nomad camp. Yeah. And let's get this Paddock, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I get a Bustling Village. I mean, giving you the village can't be a good idea. Yeah, let's get the Bustling Village. I'd like to displace into Bandit, I think. Is the deal. That's what I want to do, is displace into Bandit. That was a little bit weird, I think. Now you can just take the Paddock, of course. Sure. Now that I have the village, the Paddock's not that big a deal. It doesn't really expose much. So I'd go into Paddock if I were you. don't know that I can work. Well, I could get an extra Displace. If you took Paddock, is my thought. Okay, yeah. Where's my village? Okay, so I want Bandit. Where's my Bandit? I could trash a horse. I think I'm gonna apprentice the horse. I feel like seeding. Yeah, I need to seed. Okay. I'll take Duchy. I could take another Displace also. I don't really know how I'm going to use the other Displace, but I could totally take it. You could take another village too. That might be best. I guess village is getting really tight on piles. Is what it's doing. I guess I could just also take like a duchy. It's not the most glamorous thing ever, but it's there. I wonder. I feel like if you displaced a Paddock, no, you need a second. You need a second buy. Probably could have taken another. What's it? Ironworks is going towards piling Ironworks, which is interesting. It's not going to happen this turn. Well, I guess you can Ironworks in Nomad camp. That's what the target is. So this seemed not great. I'm sure you just are like just completely loaded with horses in there, but it still seems not amazing. Oh, does it pile? I guess it piles. You have enough horses. Well, that's sure annoying. Alright. Oh well, I was a little bit slow. These things happen. Turn or two slow. Back to my start. We'll try to win something or other. It's pretty tough. Here's Chapel. It looks like Nobles is extremely important here, which is always exciting. Opening Chapel Animal Fair seems maybe good. I'm not sure if the Animal Fair is actually good or not. You could also like just start reaping and buy provinces. That seems absolutely awful. Like, there's a chance that Necropolis is worth keeping around, is the fear with Animal Fair. But I have a hard time seeing it, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna match that. And now I'll start buying nobles. I could reap. Reap into next turn would give me what? Border guard? It doesn't seem like the worst idea ever. I mean, I'd like nobles as eventually, but here I'll take nobles for trashing. Which might be a little bit stupid, but at this point I think I'm feeling it. I mean, I'll probably get there. So, well, I'll certainly get to buying another nobles. And the deck with 8 nobles sure seems reasonably good. Maybe it's not good enough, I don't know. But my feeling is that it's good enough. I could reap again. I don't think I will. I think I'll nobles. This will just be trash 3 coppers. Put it onto your deck. Sure. Here I go carrying around this chapel. So I have a gold over a border guard, which sure seems like a good thing. This turn I'll even get to trash the overgrown estate. Alright, when this is all said and done, which is to say next turn, will I rather have 7 or 8? I think I will rather have 8. 8 becomes 11. And what does 11 do? I could also just start provincing, but that seems not, like, amazing. I guess I'd rather have 7, because then what I'll do is I'll reap and I'll trash the chapel. Okay. Otherwise I get a 5th nobles, which is fine with me. I probably shouldn't have taken Lantern, but anyways. So this is actually 14. Something to keep in mind. It's 14 if I play 2 animal fairs, which is certainly not guaranteed. Yeah, I really shouldn't have taken Lantern. Whatever. At which point I can, like, go reap border guard. Something like that. Or double reap. As the case might be. Why would you be playing the chapel? Oh, you still have an overgrown estate around. Whoa. Okay. Did not know that. I think the decks are going to look a little bit lame. So what do we want here? Reap, border guard. I mean, I might just, like, reap. Then I only have to play one of the animal fairs. Okay, that seems better. I also should be playing this border guard no matter what. To top deck it. This turn I can go 2 provinces and a border guard. So that seems good. Alright, I feel like I am on the path to victory. See if I regret saying that later. Through the power of reap. Develop. So what develop's going to do is you're going to be developing animal fairs into province. That's what develop's going to do. I may be overly content to just double province this way, but we'll see. It seems difficult to me with the amount of draw there is. Let's see, if I double here, are there any risks? Don't think so. I should say when I develop here, or when I double here. Let's not do any of this if crap. Alright, I don't think you can triple with only one develop and no gold. We'll see how wrong I am, but feeling pretty good. Possibly pending this next turn, but for now feeling pretty good. Province here feels winning. This is bad. I'm going to have to draw here. Okay. That's sufficient for my purposes. I don't think 18 points is realistic, so I'm just going to take a border guard. I mean, things totally went better for me there than they went for you. But reap. To your start. What is going on here? Transport. That's what I see. It's really actually pretty tempting to, like, double transport an embassy. Isn't it? Yeah. I'm liking that, actually, quite a lot. Eventually you want to be running, like, Border Village Ranger. But I think you also want a fair amount of embassy in there. Yeah, I'm liking top decking an embassy. Darn. It looks like he's doing the right thing. I was really hoping he would skip doing the right thing. Would have been much more convenient for me. I'm gonna get Border Village Mine. How do we like that? I think I like it quite a lot. Mine. We'll see what you do. I swear I'm gonna find some way to not hit 6 here. Oh, we're good. Mine, right? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Well, let's transport a ranger. I don't know if transporting a ranger is actually better than... Man. Like, geez, I do the right thing and then... Nope. I'm pretty sure transporting a ranger is better than having a ranger. And you'll get to do the Changeling first anyways. God dang. What do I have to do? What do I have to do, man? Oh. Sacred Grove is magically, you know, this boon that gets you to exactly 6. Frustrating. Well, I can't do that. You get to do all of the good stuff before I do. Man. Makes you sad. Really, really makes you sad. Okay. Well, I'm going to take an embassy, or I'm going to take a Changeling off this embassy, certainly. Great. So you have 4 border villages to my, it's going to be 3 if I'm really lucky. Doesn't really feel amazing. I was not really lucky. I guess there was no way for me to be really lucky. I think my best move is to discard the Changeling and get like an actual silver here. And then take Border Village, Changeling or something like that. Though it could also be Border Village Embassy. Let's do that. And hope you don't draw around, which really you shouldn't because... Okay. Yeah, I'll take Moon's Gift. Because you shouldn't. I mean, you still got a Grove, which was a little bit happy for you, but... So it's going to be get these last 3 border villages or bust here. Kind of feeling like it's probably going to be bust, but we'll see. Alright, we made it. So, border village, ranger. Border village. I don't know how much terminal I can support. Like if I can take another embassy here or not. I think I can. I'm not sure. So I'm going to have 6 terminals, I'm going to have 2 rangers, 3 embassies, and a mine. Alright. That makes sense. You'd probably hold the silver. This one I'm just going to take Border Village Changeling. Okay. Feeling good. No groves. Groves suck. Probably carrying another border village in. Yeah, you're carrying another border village in there. Ain't no way you aren't. I'm gonna discard this ranger because I don't actually want to play it. Nope, it's a mine. Okay, okay. Still feeling good. Gold. Right? You're buying gold. Surely. I don't get to platinum this turn, which is pretty bad. I'm also top decking some real garbage. I could just take a pair of golds here. That's probably okay. If not perfect. We'll skip playing that. Try to get it to be platinum. Okay, it's not going to get to be platinum. Maybe we'll get a nice boon here. I mean, I set this up. Not gonna say, why do I deserve this? I totally set this up. Okay. Hello, boon. Thank you for showing up on this fine morning. Afternoon. Whatever it is. I guess I would have drawn anyways. That's the moral of the story. Sure like having this third embassy over Groves. Do like having the third embassy over Groves. I don't know whether to play the Ranger first or not. I'm gonna have to look at wins this turn. Changelings and Rangers it would be. I think it's a little bit far out. I'm surprised. I guess you're gonna top deck Ranger. Top deck Ranger, get like Royal Seal or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Discard Embassy. No. So this is going to be a platinum, which would take me to 18. That would improve to 20, taking the gold up. I think I'm just going to take Colony. Maybe. It's probably fine to do it over the course of a couple turns. Maybe. Maybe not. I could also mine a copper next turn and gain platinum that way. Gain an extra platinum. That would be like 17 next turn, which isn't the worst ever. Okay. Which would be +4, and that would get me to 22 for the turn after. Alright. I can live with that. No boons to save me this turn. Jeez. I guess I'm going to play the Embassy. I mean, it could totally screw me over too, but minimally, I don't think I want to buy a Changeling. That's so bad. Like, so bad. Gee, that would have been nice. I mean, there's still 2 embassies in here. It's not the end of the world. But 2 embassies, 1 border village. I should be mostly fine. Well, here's all the border villages, so this is turned into where it could be complete utter disaster. Okay, that was fortunate. This is 18. I could take it up to 20 and Colony Province. I could also take a Changeling and just Colony and try to reach double Colony. I think I'm liking the former of those options a little bit more, given how crap the draw has looked. Or I could take Colony Platinum out of this. Now I can double Colony, which seems good. I'm not sure exactly what your capacity is. It looks like we're going to find out this turn. It may very well be, what's its double Colony, even as it stands. All this is looking like the end of the line. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to double Colony this next turn. No way. Will have to be like Colony Province, which is totally disappointing, but oh well. I mean, you only have, what, 2 border villages and a ranger in there, but I don't want to be sorry about it. I should do a quick examination to conclude that I can't win right here. No. There's no way double Colony's any good. This was 26. Maybe up to 27 next turn, and 32. It seems too icky to amp it up to triple, and I think also pointless. I'm tempted to just take Province here. I'm also tempted to take a Platinum. I could transport something. I could also just add an embassy to the deck. I don't think that would provide an avenue for you to win. At least my working theory is that triple is out of the question for you. Which Maybe a garbage theory. Oh yeah. This seems worth having. Maybe it puts you over the edge. I haven't been exactly keeping track. This could be really embarrassing, but oh well. If you get to 33 exactly, I'll know that I screwed up. Okay. Well, I either take Duchy, or I can play this Embassy. See what happens. Or I could Ritual it. I can also Ritual it. I'm gonna Ritual this Embassy. That's what I'm gonna do. Should have played it. I'm guessing you're just going to be able to double colony here and it's going to suck. Because, man, I don't feel like I deserve this, man. I mean, the decks are unstable, but holy cow, has yours worked a whole lot better for no apparent reason. Please don't reach 22. It seems far-fetched, but no, it doesn't seem that far-fetched. I'm just telling myself that to reassure a thing that I'm gonna lose, because this is 22. Guarantee this is 22. Nope, it's ritualing. Okay, that's good. Province ritual something. Okay. Now, do I ritual a platinum, or do I just buy province? I think I'm just buying province. Yeah. So I think you're doing colony province at best, and I think I can beat that. Assuming that I draw, because, you know, holy heck. Holy heck, what's wrong with my deck? So let's see, 2 Rangers, an Embassy, and 4 border villages and those 12 cards. You're doing fantastic. I mean, I'm not going to draw here. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. The stuff down there is just too good. So I'm going to have to survive 2 turns of yours. Somehow. Which, depending on if you decide to colony here, could be a really difficult thing to do. Well, here we get a turn. So, la-dee-da. This should be game over. No, I really don't need changelings. Okay. We survived. On to the next one. And what do we have here? Mouse. Mouse is camel train. That's sure interesting. So Counterfeit's good. We have this amazing game where Menagerie looks absolutely terrible. You want to be drawing Port Wayfarer mostly. Hunting Lodge. I'm going to open Chapel, and I don't know what else. The Chapel seems clear enough. Counterfeit's really, really good. Need to get that in quick. Which kind of points towards silver. I could also see something like a ghost town right here. If you open Counterfeit, I might cry, because I'm going to lose if you open Counterfeit Chapel. Genuinely. I will lose. I will not win if you open Counterfeit. So, better not happen. I'm going to take silver with it. Yeah. I think that's my best shot at reaching. 5. I have a really tough time seeing Ghost Town being good. 5! Yay! Okay. Things are working out. Now things are really working out. This can be Ghost Town Wayfarer, and then we'll be just off to things that we want to be doing. That was fantastic. In my case, I'm actually going to probably want to add a Soothsayer at some point. Well, you're not instantly clicking Counterfeit, so that means you didn't hit 5, which means I pretty much won this game. Assuming I don't do anything stupid. I'm going to have to make a decision at some point whether to get Soothsayer. It knocks Wayfarer's cost down to 0, is the reason. First, I think I want more counterfeits. I'm going to take a Ghost Town here. Camel train a counterfeit. Yeah, okay. Looks reasonable for you. I think I'm taking Wayfarer counterfeit right here. This all seems good. Start adding ports this turn. So I want this to be Wayfarer ports, possibly 2 Wayfarer ports. Yeah, 2 Wayfarer ports. Or Wayfarer Ghost Town ports. Or that didn't work, because it's only 9. I need to be trashing a silver there. Whether I need another Ghost Town or not, probably. Good move. I mean, you seem to be doing awfully well, so... maybe not. Wayfarers are going to be out before Soothsayer does anything, so no Soothsayers. That's my thought. We'll have one of these exile a Wayfarer and the other exile another counterfeit. I would like that Wayfarer. Does Alliance gain last copper? So I'm going to take Counterfeit, Alliance, Wayfarer. No, I can't do that. I'm going to take... Oh, man. I'm going to take Ghost Town, Alliance, Wayfarer. I'm going to take Ghost Town... Wait, can I take... I'm going to take Ghost Town... Oops. I need to undo a copper trash. Sorry. Can't count. Ghost Town... Alliance. Ghost Town Port Alliance Wayfarer. Okay. Looking good. Might get a resign here. Looks like we managed to start winning after all. This one was just draws. It was 100% draws. The last one, I'm going to say the mine, getting the mine first was better than the grove. The groves were not great. I guess I'm getting pretty close to just being able to end the game. If everything goes pretty right, we can like exile out all the counterfeits by 3 ports. That's what I'll be able to do. So that'll be nice. Can I just do it from here? No. Well, I have a lot of ports down there. I could alliance again in Ghost Town. I think this is the summary of my Wayfarer, so I think I do need Ghost Town. It could be like Ghost Town Province. That could get beat by double alliance and camel training a bunch of stuff away. Yeah. Let's hit that. It could just be Ghost Town Alliance. It's just like, you know, here goes all my stuff. It's possible it could have been double Ghost Town just fine also. Yeah, so I really am looking for those Wayfarers, which is not my favorite thing in the world to be doing. Although there's a reasonable chance that I'm just going to be able to exile out the counterfeits and buy the ports. I think. I don't think you're double alliancing or anything radical like that. The alliance wasn't what did me in, it was putting all these ports on the bottom. You know, things were looking really good there for a moment, and now they're not looking so hot. What happened? Well, bottom decked 4 ports. Village draw separation will get you every time. I really doubt there's a win for you here. We'll see. Okay. Jeez. Well, that's a turn. Okay, so I'm going to have to make up some points. I've been really counting on drawing, a draw card. Okay. I'm guessing I'm able to do this. Buy ports in the 4 estates. That takes 6 buys. I have exactly 6 buys. It takes 16 coins. That's definitely there. Well, that got dicey at the end, but we came back to do the 3-3, so I'm pretty happy with that. See you all.